Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by Cole Moore, who drives the 99 Toyota for Bill McAnally Racing in the ARCA Menard Series West. Hey, Cole, how's it going, man?
It's going great. Happy to be here.
So you got your first start of the season with BMR in the first West race of 2021. How do you think it went?
I was not happy with it, that's for sure. I figured I'd go out there and be, running at the least with my teammates, but that really was not the case. My finish actually was better than my race was, which doesn't really make sense. But I was fortunate enough to not go laps down on pit road like a lot of the guys. But our speed was probably a little bit more off than how we finished, but I hadn't gotten any laps at Phoenix, and I struggled to find the edge of the race car, and I just need some more laps at Phoenix, bottom line. But we came away with I think we're fifth in the West as everything finished. So it was definitely best case scenario.
Yeah. So Cole, you're a new driver to BMR. You're a new driver to ARCA. A lot of people may not know who you are. Kind of tell a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'll start with like some non-racing stuff. I live out here in California. I went to Sac State, got my bachelor's degree from Sac State. Helped run a business out here with my family. Grew up racing motocross, and I started racing super late models when I was about 17. And since then, I've won a Southwest Tour Championship, which is like the biggest super late model series we have out here in the West Coast. And I've won a track championship out here. So that's kind of my background with racing. And I'm from Roseville, which is where BMR is located. So I know Bill McAnally, my team owner, on a personal level, and he's seen me come up through the ranks and kind of just has taken a shine to me, and we have our own, relationship, friendship, and here I am, on the team. Got the call up.
Yeah. So, how old are you, Cole? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 23.
So, what made you want to try the ARCA series for a while? Because a lot of the people that you're running with are a lot younger than you.
For sure. Well, I truly do believe that my abilities are the sky's the limit with everything, and you never know what could happen, what could come from racing in the ARCA series. BMR next year will be running trucks, probably a 2-truck team. So if I'm able to obviously do a little bit better than that first race and maybe come out with a championship, you never know what could happen for next year. And then obviously the domino effect after that.
So there's a long layoff between the ARCA West race at Phoenix and the next one, which is I think is the first week of June.
Yeah.
What's it going to be? Are you planning on doing any racing with them? Because it's a solid 3 months until you're back in an ARCA West car.
Yeah, so I'm also going to be running the BMR Academy series, which is in the same kind of cars. It's going to be out here on the West Coast. We're running a lot of the same tracks that the ARCA Menard series runs on the West Coast. So I'll be doing that pretty much every weekend, and if it's not that, I'll be racing in my super late model. This weekend I'm racing in the Winter Showdown at Kern in my super late model, actually in someone else's super late model, but I'll be staying real busy, and I'll be getting a lot of seat time in the ARCA cars and super late models.
So let's kind of get to know you a little bit, Cole.
Okay.
So basically just asking a bunch of questions to just, get to know you, because, not a lot of people know about you.
Sure. If you hear any weird noises, it's my dog under my desk here trying to eat my shoe right now.
It's okay. What's your favorite sports team?
Sacramento Kings.
Really?
Yeah.
They haven't made the playoffs since 2006.
Oh yeah, I know it's terrible, but we've had season tickets pretty much my whole life. So, you know, love the Kings, De'Aaron Fox.
Um, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie instantly popping into my head would probably be Step Brothers or Talladega Nights. Big Will Ferrell guy. That dumb humor.
Favorite TV or Netflix show?
Oof. Probably favorite TV show of all time would be Game of Thrones. Other than that, you know, if I'm just throwing something on, it's probably going to be The Office or Friends.
What's the best racing moment you've had?
The best racing moment I've had would be probably one of the many times I've battled with my dad. My dad still races, and we're racing each other this weekend. And he's a hell of a racer himself, and we've had some pretty crazy battles. So it's pretty cool to be able to do that with my dad. Not many people do it, you know, have that father-son experience.
So what's some of the best things that you've learned from racing?
Best things I've learned from racing. Well, you can learn a lot from racing, stuff that doesn't even apply to it. Just patience, being able to, you know, charge through the lows that you get in racing, and being able to maintain a level head, because the highs are high, the lows are low. But if you try to, you know, be poised and just be consistent with your attitude and all that, it rolls over into pretty much all parts of life.
What's your favorite vacation spot?
My favorite vacation spot is Monterey out here in California. When I'm not racing or working, my family, we're real into cars, street cars. And every year there's a big event down there, Monterey Car Week. So if I do get to vacation, it's usually once a year in Monterey. We go down there to hot rod around in some cool cars and stuff like that.
And what's something people don't know about you, Cole?
Whew. Well, a lot of the people, especially in the racing world, I mentioned it earlier, don't know that I went to college and got my bachelor's degree. It's very uncommon among racers. So that's probably why I'm getting the late start, is I was a little busy when I was younger. That, and, you know, I run a business. So, you know, those are two things that I can definitely say. There was probably nobody else in the field of that ARCA field that can say that stuff. Aside from maybe, I don't know, Todd Souza or somebody who's in their 40s or something. So yeah, I think that, and that's probably it right there.
All right. Well, Cole Moore, thank you for spending a few minutes with us. Good luck in the BMR Academy, and maybe we'll catch you some other time.
Thank you, Casey.